Ayaw mong magbenta? I got this message. Mami N, kumikita naman ng business ko pero hindi ko talaga kayang magbenta. Nahihiya ako. Hindi kasi ako yung tipong madaldal na salesperson. So anak, ilan sa inyo ang ganyan din? Alam mo, I feel you. Believe it or not, I'm also an introverted person. Alam mo ba, in my more than 40 years in business, I have learned something important. The loudest person in the room is not always the best salesperson. Yung mga pinakamagaling na business owners that I know, hindi sila pushy. They don't beg, they don't become someone that they are not. Pero ito yung problema. Maraming mga business owners na ang iniisip nila is marketing means being talkative, being pushy, being everywhere all the time. So kapag introvert ka, you feel like something is wrong with you. You feel like you cannot compete with the flashy ones. And because of that thinking, yung negosyo mo always stays small. At dahil dyan, your sales stays flat and you keep losing to competitors who seem more confident than you. The truth is that you don't need to change your personality to sell. All you need is to change your strategy. Yes, you only need to work with who you already are. So today, I'm gonna share with you 5 stories of business owners tulad natin na introverts, quiet people, people who hate selling. But they have found ways to market their business without losing their own identity. And let me show you what they did and what they learned. Hindi ikaw ang dapat na nagsasalita. Yan ang number 1. Bakit kaya ang hirap mag-market kung introvert ka? Let me share about Annie, a business owner running an ice cream company her father started. Mga 5 years na rin sila sa business. Good product, loyal customers, pero flat ang sales. 3 taon na. Bakit? Dahil Annie hated promoting herself. She could not even talk to strangers at events. At every time she tried to sell, she would get tongue-tied. So, anong nangyari? Na-realize ni Annie na pwede palang hindi na siya ang nagsasalita para magkaroon ng maraming sales. Paano? Her customers can be the ones talking. So, she started collecting testimonials. She asked her happiest customers to share their stories. Tapos, feature niya sila sa kanyang page. And she let their words do the selling. Ang resulta, her sales grew. Not because Annie became salesy, but because she let other voices speak for her business. She stopped forcing herself to be the star. She made her customers the stars instead. Kaya ito ang lesson, anak. Kung nahihiya kang mag-promote ng business mo, then let your satisfied customers do the talking. Yung kanilang mga words are more powerful than yours anyway. You see, people trust other customers more than they trust the business owner. Yun ang totoo. And you don't have to be exactly the voice. You just have to give your customers a platform to share. Diba? Ang galing. Pangalawa, isulat mo. Wag mo lang sabihin. Sino dito ang mas komportable na magsulat kaysa magsalita? Yes, there are people who would rather write than talk. So let me tell you about Rebecca, a business owner selling unisex bags. Mga 3 taon na rin siya sa industry. Quality products, great designs, but Rebecca could not close sales in person. Every time na magtatanong ang customers ng questions, she would freeze. Tapos she would feel awkward. And guess what? She lost deals because she could not explain her bags well face to face. But she knew that she had to do something about it. Kaya nung nagkonsulta siya sa akin, eto yung na-discover ni Rebecca. Magaling siya actually sa pagsusulat. Yung mga messages niya were very clear. Her emails were convincing. Her product descriptions were detailed and helpful. So she leaned into that strength. Instead of forcing herself to do live selling, she focused on written content. Nagsulat siya ng mga very helpful na guides, yung mga detailed na FAQs. Sumagot siya sa mga inquiries through chats instead of calls. Tapos ang resulta, tumaas yung kanyang conversion rate. Customers felt informed before they even talked to her. And by the time they reached out, they were already ready to buy. Hindi na kailangan ng mahabang sales pitch. Kaya anak, ito yung experience ni Rebecca at ito yung tinuturo nito sa atin. Hindi lahat ng selling ay nangyayari through talking. Some of the best salespeople are writers. Kung mas magaling kang magsulat, gamitin mo yan. Create content that answers questions before your customers can even ask them. Let your words work for you even when you are not there. Hindi lahat ng marketing kailangan ng video or live selling. Sometimes, the written word is more powerful. Pangatlo, pagsalitain mo ang product mo. Pwede bang ang product na lang ang magbenta? What do you think, anak? Let me share about Gino and Edna, a couple running a vendo machine manufacturing business. Mga 10 years na rin sila at good and reliable products nila. Ang problema is that both of them were introverts. They hated trade shows. They avoided networking events. They felt uncomfortable doing presentations to potential buyers. So nung lumapit sila sa akin, ginaid ko sila to figure out what would work for them. At ano yung ginawa ni Gino at Edna? They invested in one thing, demonstrations. Instead of talking about how great their machines were, they showed it. They invited potential buyers to their workshop. They let the machines run. They let buyers see the quality themselves. See, let your product do the talking for you. So ang outcome, yung kanilang closing rate, nag-improve. Yung mga buyers, nag-trust sa kanila dahil sa kanilang nakita more than what they heard. So Gino and Edna did not need to be charming or talkative. They just needed to create opportunities for their products to shine. Kaya ito yung lesson, anak. Kung ayaw mong mag-explain, hayaan mo na ang product ang mag-e-explain. Create demos, offer trials, give samples. Let the people experience your product without you having to convince them. The best marketing for an introvert is a product that sells itself. Your job is not to talk. Your job is to create experiences where your product can talk for you. Pang-apat, isa-isa lang, hindi sabay-sabay. Bakit kaya na-overwhelm ang mga introverts sa marketing? It is because you don't know how to say the words the right way. It is because you think you need it to be everywhere. Let me tell you about Mark, a business owner with an auto parts dealership. Mga 5 years na rin siya sa negosyo, no? Kaya strong yung kanyang reputation, good yung suppliers, pero si Mark avoided marketing because it felt too big. Social media, events, ads, networking, parang ang dami. And hindi niya alam kung saan siya dapat mag-umpisa. So, wala siyang ginawa. And here is what changed for Mark. He stopped thinking about marketing as this big, loud thing. Instead, nag-focus siya sa isang channel lang. He chose the channel where he felt most comfortable. One-on-one relationships with mechanics and shop owners. Nag-build siya ng malalim na connection with a small number of people. He became their trusted supplier. And those mechanics referred other mechanics to him. So anong nangyari? Mark's business grew through word of mouth. Hindi siya nag-advertise, hindi siya nag-post araw-araw. He just served a few people very well and they spread the word for him. So anak, eto yung lesson. Hindi mo kailangan gawin lahat. You don't need to be everywhere. Kung introvert ka tulad ko, mas effective ang deep relationships over shallow reach. Just pick one channel and master it. Be the best in that small space. Let your product and service quality create your marketing. Sometimes, serving 5 people excellently can bring more business than shouting at 500 people. Pang-5, ang sistema, hindi ikaw. Paano kung ayaw mo talagang mag-market kahit kailan? Naku, paano kaya ito? Let me share about Corina, a business owner selling organic skincare products. Mga 4 years na rin at okay na okay yung kanyang formulation. May loyal na following, pero dahil introverted siya, ayaw niyang mag-market kahit na magra-write ng post na de-drain siya. She did not want to be the face of her brand kahit na ang ganda-ganda ng kanyang skin. She did not want to be visible at all. Parang ang bigat para sa kanya. So after consulting with me, here is what Corina figured out. She built systems that could market without her. She created an affiliate program. She partnered with resellers who loved talking about products. So she automated her email sequences and she hired a small team who enjoyed social media. Corina stepped back from the front lines. Tapos, ang resulta, Yung negosyo niya kept growing even when she was not visible. He built a marketing machine that did not depend on her personality. Hindi siya ang nagbebenta, ang sistema niya ang nagbebenta. Now here's the lesson, anak. Kung talagang ayaw mong mag-market, build systems that market for you. Find people who love selling. Nako, especially now that more and more are into creating videos online. Create processes that run without you. And you don't have to change who you are. But you do have to build something that works even when you're not there. Your introversion, anak, is not a weakness. It just means that you need smarter systems. Kaya anak, let me be direct with you, ha? Hindi mo kailangan maging maingay para kumita. You don't need to become an extrovert to market your business. What you need is to understand your strengths and build around them. Some of you are good writers, so write. Some of you have amazing products, so demonstrate. Some of you are great at deep relationships, so doon tayo mag-focus. And some of you, like Corina, just need to build systems that don't require you to be in front all the time. The mistake is thinking that marketing has only one face, the loud, confident salesperson. Hindi totoo yan. Marketing is about connecting your product to the people who need it. And there are many quiet ways to do that. Kaya kung introvert ka, that's okay. Huwag mong pilitin ang sarili mo. One way to step out of your comfort zone is to work with who you are. Find the strategies that fit your personality, because the business owners who last the longest are not the loudest. They are the ones who found their own way. Kaya if this resonates with you, share your story in the comments. Tell me, ano ang pinakamalaking struggle mo with marketing as an introvert? I want to hear from you. Remember, let's be business-minded Pinoy.